In this video of today, we are going to talk to him about the person who has become a person from zero to a billionaire. He is a big star in the internet world. Life story and life-changing story of such sex is going to tell you. How must you have gone to identify Mr. Best named MrBeast? So let's start today's interesting video. Before starting the video, if you're new on the channel, then subscribe to the channel and the last. Also press the bell icon given with you. So let's start today's interesting video. When we talk about YouTube kings, the name MrBeast echoes like a thunderclap. A billionaire in views, a millionaire in dollars, and a philanthropist in action. But behind all the viral videos, expensive stunts, and record-breaking giveaways is a kid who started with a cracked iPhone and a dream no one could understand. Jimmy Donaldson, the face behind MrBeast, wasn't born famous. He didn't grow up with cameras following him. In fact, his earliest videos were filmed in a modest room with no fancy lights, no expensive gear, just raw passion and a relentless desire to do something big. He was raised in Greenville, North Carolina, far from Hollywood and the flash of big cities. His childhood was like many others, average, quiet, mostly unnoticed. But from a young age, Jimmy had an obsession that made him different: YouTube. While other kids his age were playing video games or scrolling social media, Jimmy was studying YouTube like a science. He watched videos not for entertainment, but to learn. He'd break down thumbnails, titles, viewer retention graphs, and trends like a surgeon studying anatomy. People thought he was wasting his time. You can't make a career by just uploading random videos, they'd say. But Jimmy wasn't just uploading videos. He was training for hours, for years, without attention, without money, without fame. One of his earliest viral hits was so simple, it sounds ridiculous: counting to 100,000. Yes, he literally sat and counted from 1 to 100,000 on camera. It took him 40 hours. He edited it himself. His eyes were red. His voice cracked. But when he uploaded it, the internet stopped and stared. Why? Because it wasn't about counting. It was about commitment. Jimmy realized something crucial. The internet doesn't reward the normal. It rewards the extreme, the generous, the impossible. So, he leaned into that formula hard. He began giving away money. First a few dollars, then hundreds, then thousands. And here's the twist. It wasn't even his money. He didn't have sponsors in the beginning. He would take what little money he made from ad revenue, save it, and give it away to strangers, all to create videos that would reach more people, so he could give more in the next video. It became a loop of generosity. Last to leave the circle wins $10,000. I gave away a private island, bought everything in a store, donated $1 million to random streamers. People thought he was crazy, but that crazy became a revolution. MrBeast wasn't just giving away money, he was giving away hope. In a world of clickbait, negativity, and shallow fame, here was a guy building wells in Africa, planting 20 million trees, and curing blindness in 1,000 people. What most people don't see is the pressure behind that success. The sleepless nights, the perfectionism, the fear that if one video fails, millions of dollars could be lost. MrBeast doesn't just upload content. He invests, scripts, and edits obsessively. Every frame is planned. Every second of viewer attention is calculated. He has openly talked about working 18-hour days, skipping holidays, and sacrificing friendships, all to make his next video better than the last. He once said, "If you want to be successful, you have to be obsessed." That obsession has made him a machine, but not a heartless one. In 2021, Jimmy launched MrBeast Burger, not for fame, but to help struggling restaurants during the pandemic. In 2022, he launched Feastables, not just as a business, but as a brand with integrity and purpose. His philanthropy channel, Beast Philanthropy, is entirely non-profit. Every penny earned goes to food banks, shelters, and emergency support systems. He's built homes, fed communities, and changed lives, not for views, but because he can. He once said, "I don't want to die with a mountain of money. I want to die knowing I made the world a little better." That's not a content creator. That's a legacy builder. Today, MrBeast is not just the biggest YouTuber. He's one of the biggest forces on the internet. With over 250 million subscribers, deals with Netflix, and a growing business empire, people see him as the next Elon Musk of entertainment. But deep down, Jimmy is still that quiet kid from North Carolina, still obsessed with thumbnails, still pacing his studio late at night, still whispering to himself, "How do I make this even better?" That's what makes him different. It's not the money, it's not the fame, it's the mission. And maybe, just maybe, that's what the world needed. Not another star, but a reminder that kindness scales, that content can change lives, and that even in a noisy world, one voice, one camera, and one crazy dream can change everything?